Have you ever stared at a blank Excel cell wondering which formula to use? Or started to create the formula only to forget which parts of the formula go where? In this video, I'm going to show you how Copilot's Formula Completion can save you so much time and take the stress out of writing formulas. Not only does it create the formula for you, it shows you a preview of the formula and explains what it's doing. At the same time, it takes so much hassle out of what you're doing. So stick around and I'll give you some amazing practical examples that are going to save you a lot of time. If you have the Copilot add-on in Excel, you may be seeing some funny things happening when you start to write formulas. There's a couple of things or a couple of reasons why. If you have the Copilot license, what will happen is as you start to type, Microsoft Excel takes over and suggests a formula for you. Now this only happens if you have saved your file into the cloud. So if you've saved your file into OneDrive or SharePoint or a cloud folder somehow and you have your autosave turned on, then you're going to see this next option happen. So I'm just going to press my equals key and look out for those sparkles where you can see that generating formula. This is where Copilot's taking over, looking at the situation of your data. It's reading those headers, it's looking at the data, and it's suggesting the best possible formula for you. Now, if you understand this formula and you're happy with it, all you need to do is press your Enter key, and there you go. It will create it for you. It's amazing. Now, if you're not happy with it, you can obviously go back, you can press your Delete key, and you can actually start to type the formula or the function that you're looking for and watch what happens. So say if I wanted to use the CONCAT function instead of a string function, I can come up here, go equals C, and straight away Excel will start to look at what I'm typing. I can carry on. And now it's actually generating, and yes, look at that. It's found the CONCAT function. Now, if that's what I'm wanting, all I need to do is press my Enter key, and of course, we could then just go ahead and copy that down. So it's going to save a lot of time for those of us that understand functions, understand formulas. As you're starting to create, you're going to see Excel suggest for you, and if it's what you want, all you have to do is press your Enter key. It's so good. So I'm just going to come over to another worksheet down here, the branches worksheet. I'm just going to go to cell B2. Now take a look at the data. Here we've got the city and then we've got the region, and they are together in column A, but I want to split them out into city and region. So I'm going to go ahead and press my equals. And there we go, the sparkles are showing that Copilot's generating a formula suggestion. And look at that, that's quite a complex formula. Now, if I press my Enter key, it is perfect. It will work for me, no problems at all. But I'm just going to press my Delete key because you may be aware of the fact that there is two amazing functions we can use called the TEXTBEFORE and TEXTAFTER functions. So if that's what you were going for, you can go like this, equals, start to type. Start to actually type the name of the function, and look at that. Copilot said, well, actually I can use this function if you like. I'm going to press my Enter key. There it is, no problems at all. I'll just copy that down. And if I now go over here and start to type again, just pressing my equals. So we now have a lovely formula here that includes the trim function. So Copilot's trying really hard to make sure that we get what we want. We want the information returned for the region. And if there's extra spaces in there we don't need, it's included the trim function. I'm going to go ahead and press Enter because I'm happy with that and copy that down. And that is a really good example of how good the Copilot formula suggestion is. Right, let's move on to the next worksheet. And I'm going to go ahead and click onto B12. Again, just pressing my equals key. Let's see what happens. Now look at that. Because I have the word total over here in my row label, and up here I have the header at the top of the column saying amount excluding 15% tax, you can see what's happening down here is Excel is actually going ahead and doing a sum, and it knows that I want to include the tax. So it has created a formula that will give me the tax inclusive figure. So clever. All I have to do is press my Enter key and it's done. Over here, gross profit. Let's do this one. So again, it's very important that you get your headings correct, and that will help Excel to find and suggest the best possible formula for you. Pressing my equals key, look for the sparkles. There we go. Generating the formula. That's perfect. So it's telling me it's going to calculate the gross profit margin percentage. Go ahead and press my enter key. I have formatted that with a percentage over the top of it already. It's going to copy that down and we are good as gold. Region sales. Now look at this one. What I have here is I've got all of my regions. I've got my amount in column B. I just want to pull the amount for the Canterbury region. So I'm just going to come over here. You can see it's got total dollars by region, and that's what we're looking at over here. And all I'm going to do is press my equals key, generating the formula, gorgeous sparkles. It's done. And it's done it beautifully. So I'm going to press my enter key and look at that, 3710. Over here, if we have a look, there's Canterbury here. So let me go and click onto that. I'm just going to hold down my control key. There's Canterbury there, here and here. So if we have a look at that, there's the sum here. And if we have a look at our total down here, 3710. Just magic, right? So good. Right, come with me over to lookup product. Okay, so some of us are very familiar with using lookup functions. Some of us are just learning. And I'm just going to show you how we can use XLOOKUP to find the unit price for this product code here. I'm just going to go equals, and that's all I'm doing. But I have got the word lookup up the very top here. It's generating the formula. Look at that. Amazing. So it's brought back the XLOOKUP and it's correct. It's doing exactly what it should be doing. It's even given the option for the words not found to be popped into cell E2 if it can't find the correct lookup code or the correct product code. I'm going to press my enter key. There we go. P103 and there's the $15. Let me just go up here and change that. So I'm going to change that to 104. It's working beautifully. Look at that. What if I come over here and I go 111? Okay, and it gives me that not found. Amazing, right? So for even the most complex formulas, Microsoft Copilot gives you a hand. It will create these amazing formulas, and it's a great way for you to be able to upskill and take your level of knowledge up a little bit as far as having these new formulas given to you so that you can investigate and learn. So good, right? Now, I know from the students that I work with, so often there are parts of these arguments that are left out, or you just haven't used it for a while, so you forget how the actual formula needs to be stepped out or written. So this is where this Copilot feature comes in, and it is the bomb. It's so good and so helpful. I hope you're liking this. It's amazing, isn't it? And I'm just going to come over to this one over here, the last worksheet we have in the practice file. So this one's a little bit different. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to see which of these is due this week. And you can see I've got actually due this week and the next 7 days. So again, using those correct labels to help Copilot help you is really important. Equals and see what happens. Now this looks very complex, but it's actually correct. Copilot has looked at the headings and given me a suggestion that is actually quite a complex looking formula. I'm just going to press my enter key now, and it's counted that there are 5 orders that are due this week. Now, just so you know, today is the 23rd of January. So it is counting anything that is greater than or equal to today. So that's including the 23rd. And it's then also looking at anything that is 7 days from that date. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And of course, we have got those 5 counted for us. So what are you thinking? This is amazing, isn't it? I feel this is going to save so much time. Now, if you are finding that this is a little bit annoying, I have had a few people say, oh, this annoys me, you can turn it off. You can come up to the File tab, you can come down to Options, and from here, you can come to Copilot and hide formula completion suggestions. You can do it for a day, a week, or a month. Now, when you do that, if I go down here and click on OK, you will see, I'm just going to press my delete key here. If I press my equals key now, no sparkles. So you're on your own. You're going to have to write that formula by yourself. Let's do an undo. So yes, it's a fantastic thing to use. I love it. I would have to say this though, you do need to check. Make sure that the ranges are right, make sure that the formula's right. It is important for you to understand the functions and the formulas that Excel is suggesting, because don't for 1 minute think that it's going to be 100% perfect. Copilot is still learning. So it is important that you have an understanding of these formulas, then let Copilot do the rest, you do your check, and you will save a lot of time. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments. So I hope you found this really helpful and it's given you some good practical examples. Have a look in the description below and you'll find a link through to my blog where you can find the exercise file. And you'll also find information about my self-guided online courses. Thanks for watching and have a great day.